What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day. It is hot as hell. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, it is hotter than a TV in a crack house right about now. I'm just saying, like, it is hot as shit. Um, I can't. I don't. If you know me, you know I don't like the heat. I cannot stand heat. The highest I could do is like 75 degrees. That's the highest I could do. Anything else, I cannot do. I can't do anything 80, 90. Hell no. It'd be too hot. Right now, I think it's like 76, I want to say. Let me see. Oh, 75. So that's the right speed for me, but it's still hot though. But anyway, getting into this video, Anna Devane. Who is this woman? This cannot be Anna Devane. Like I'm just saying, like it has to be an imposter. I'm really not feeling Anna these days. I'm not. I don't think a lot of fans are. Like a lot of the fans are not feeling this character these days. Like, and she really went overboard today. Like she went top, over the top. And I am so happy that Robert kind of let her know real quick, like, I don't need you to press charges or to testify against Peter. I got evidence. Because she really pissed me off. Like her guilt is really clouding her better judgment right now. It really is. Like her guilt is just eating her alive right now, and it's fucking with her common sense. Um, I understand that she feels guilty about what happened with Peter, that she left him, and she left him with a foster family, and like an adopted family or whatever, and he blames her because he felt like she just handed him over to Faison, which was not true. Valentine did that, and when she explained that to him, he didn't believe it. He thought that she was just blaming Valentine or whatever, which I figured he wouldn't believe. But what pissed me off was now it's time for for Peter's arraignment, and what is this popping up? And she told Robert she's not testifying against her son, so there's no need for an arraignment, or she's not going to the arraignment because she's not testifying. Really? I get that that's her son, but at the end of the day, he committed crimes. Not just in the US, but he committed crimes in another part of the country too, in Russia and stuff like that. So whether she testifies or not doesn't really matter. Because, like Robert told her, I got evidence. The WSB has evidence. Plus, Sam is willing to testify against him anyway because he used a fake name, which is fraud. So they got fraud charges that they could file against him, and they got Sam's testimony. Drew, I'm pretty sure, will testify too. So they got evidence. I'm pretty sure the charges are going to get dropped either way because I had to look this up real quick because I was under the impression Wes Ramsey was a recurring character. But when I looked it up, it said contract. I said, oh, hell no. They don't put him on contract. I said, nah. See, originally it was recurring, but now they done upped it to contract. I didn't know that. I thought he was just on a recurring status. Apparently not. So once I seen that he was on contract, I was like, yeah, he's not gonna go to prison. So whatever. I just find it totally stupid. Like I get it, it's her guilt or whatever, but that man committed crimes. He got to pay. Either way, he gonna pay one or two ways. He going to prison or his ass gonna die. Cause he's about to become the town pariah at this point. Even if he gets off, nobody in town will be checking for him. Obviously, he's gonna be fired from Aurora Media. What's the point of him staying in that town at this point? I'm pretty like I mean they're gonna find ways, but I'm just saying like if you look at everything against them, it's like what's the point? I would have packed up and left too. But I wish Dante would have knocked him on his ass sitting there calling Nathan his brother. Nathan was not your brother. Sorry, but no. By blood, they were brothers. By blood. And that's where it stops. He was not Nathan's brother. I'm sorry, but you were not. Biologically, yes. Anything else? No, you were not considered family. Um, I don't blame Carly for not taking a plea bargain. I do not blame her whatsoever. And I know some people gonna say Carly's stupid for not taking it because some people would say I would rather take a plea bargain and take the few months in prison as opposed to just letting the chips fall where they may and looking at 25 years in prison because that's what's happening. Diane wants her to plead guilty by reason of insanity, where she would only receive a few months in prison. Whereas if she don't and she tells the judge her story, she's looking at 25 years in prison. Now I know some people would say take the goddamn plea bargain. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense, but then again it don't. For me it don't because she knows she's innocent. Jason knows she's innocent. Even if nobody else believes her, Jason believes her. She believes herself because she knows what happened. We as the viewers know what happened. So even if we didn't see what happened, I would still believe Carly because I've been watching this character for years, and I know that she would not push no pregnant chick down those stairs, especially one that's carrying her first grandchild of her oldest son. There's no way in the world Carly would do that. Even if I didn't see what happened on the stairs, I still would believe Carly just because I know the history of the character. Um, but the fact is, I wouldn't plead guilty by reason of insanity due to the fact that I know I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know you're innocent, basically you're basically pleading guilty. You know what I'm saying? Even if you say, "Oh, it's by insanity, I went temporarily insane," you're admitting to guilt. You're basically admitting to the world that you did it. You know what I'm saying? Just so you could spend a few months in prison rather than 25 years in prison. I'm not spending no time in prison for something I didn't do. But here's the thing, I'd rather go down fighting. If that means I'm looking at 25 years in prison, at least I could say I fought for my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Rather than admitting guilt for something I'm not guilty of. So I can't say I blame Carly for that because I wouldn't have. The hell no. I'm not pleading guilty to something I know I didn't do. That's foolish. Especially when you swore up and down to everybody that you were innocent, then you gonna plead guilty to something? No. Hell no. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It is not happening. I can understand Diane is trying to give, be a good lawyer and get her the best possible outcome, but there's no evidence to support Carly's statement. So therefore, she is looking at 25 years. So I get the dilemma here. But no, I'd rather go down fighting. So I can't say that I blame Carly for this. Can't. Nell, ugh, this whole thing needs to come out. But from the spoilers I read, it seems like this ain't going away no time soon. It just seems like it's gonna drag for a little while longer, probably well into the summer. A lot of the spoilers I seen from soap opera digest, the spoilers that they put out, it just seems like this summer is just gonna be a bummer. From the spoilers I read, it seems like none of these storylines are about to get cleared up. They're just about to drag even further. From what I read, I don't know how true it is, but from what I read, it just seems like nothing is about to be resolved anytime soon. So we're probably gonna get the same dialogue, same conversation, probably up until July, August, and I'm not looking forward to that. Hopefully they're wrong and I'm wrong, but from what I read, that's what we're looking for. That's what we got to look forward to. More of the same. Um, so yeah, Nell was she's just a psycho, straight psychotic. I think even Brad was looking at her sideways a little bit when she was talking about, oh, what do you think I pushed myself down the stairs or something like that? He was kind of looking at her sideways when she said that, though. I could tell, like, he was definitely looking at her sideways. And then she trying to sit there talking about, oh, I was joking. He looked at her like, bitch, no, you weren't. No, you ain't. You wasn't joking. Like, the more stupid comments she make, I feel like Nell is eventually going to hang herself. She going to think that her plan is working so well, she's bound to make a mistake because that's what people do. That's what stupid people do. They get cocky. They get cocky, they get arrogant, and before you know it, you think you got everything in the bag, you think you got everything all planned out, and before you know it, you make a mistake. That's gonna hang you in the end. Same thing happened with Peter August. He got arrogant, he got cocky, and that arrogance and that cocky was his downfall. Same thing probably will happen to Nell. I'm not saying it is, but it's looking like it could be that. Um, So anyway, Valentine, I can't say that I blame Nina for wanting out of the marriage, for being done with him, because like I said, everything out of his mouth is a lie. He doesn't know how to tell the truth. And the only time he wants to tell her the truth is when the truth basically is either almost about to come out or it comes out after the fact. Then he wants to be all open and honest. But beforehand, you don't want to tell her nothing about the past. You don't want to be honest with her. And then you want to sit there and beg her to come back. Oh, stay with me. I want to be a family. I love you. I care about you. No, you don't. Stop. And I agree with Nina. He says the same shit every time he get caught. Every time he get caught with his hand in a cookie jar, he say the same shit. I love you. I care about you. I want to make this work. I want my family. You only say these things when shit is about to hit the fan and your secrets are about to come out. That's the only time you want to beg. Only time. But at the same time, Nina's still a fool because she should have never married him to begin with so fast without knowing anything about him. And that's what she did. She set herself up for all this misery. Because this is what happens when you marry somebody you don't know. She didn't know really nothing about this man. She did not know Jack. I mean, seriously, she didn't know Jack shit about him. She didn't know this man from a can of paint. Nothing. Nada. Absolutely nothing. She probably don't even know what his blood type is. They just don't know Jack. Social security number. She probably don't know none of that. It's like you knew nothing about him and you just up and married him because she was desperate for a family. She was desperate for a husband. She was desperate for a child. She was desperate for all these things. So you didn't do your due diligence. That's where she fucked up. That's where she messed up. But that does not still give him the right to sit there and lie to his wife. He still should have told her about his past, even if she didn't do her due diligence. As a spouse, you should be more forthcoming. The only time he's forthcoming is when he get caught. That's the only time. That's the only time you want to be open and honest. So I can't say I blame her for wanting to walk the hell away. Even though I have a feeling she might forgive him eventually. I have that gut feeling. But for right now, she needs to walk away. But it was good to see Mac and Felicia again today. I wish that we could have seen them during the nurses' ball though, but it's cool. We get to see them now, being there for their daughter, um, getting to meet their new grandson, and we have a name. She finally named the baby James Malcolm West. I think that's a cool name, James Malcolm West. That's a cool name. Very dope name. And of course, Lulu comes in. Lulu comes in to apologize or whatever. I'm happy that her and Maxie are patching up their relationship. I really am. I'm happy that they're gonna be cool again or whatever. So Maxie wants Lulu's help in taking Peter down. She wants to get revenge on Peter. I'm all for this. I'm all for it. I'm all for Maxie wanting revenge. There's one problem I have with it. Her partnering up with Lulu. I have a problem with that because Lulu has been known to be an idiot. I'm just saying. She does not do her due diligence. She doesn't, she's just not the brightest bulb. You know what I'm saying? She's really not. The light bulb never comes on with her. And it's like, I fear her working with Maxie because I feel like it's just going to blow up in their face. And Maxie, I feel like would be better off either working by herself or getting Curtis or somebody to help her. That's like the best way to get revenge at this point. It's like work either by yourself or get somebody else more competent to help you. Because I feel like Lulu might just fuck this up. That's just how I feel. She might just boggle this whole thing down. Because we all know Lulu is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. We know this. Um, but I wonder what their plan gonna be for taking Peter down. I'm interested to find out what it is. But this was a pretty cool little episode for today. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all Tuesday because, of course, Memorial Day weekend. There's no new episode Monday. So I'll see y'all all Tuesday. I hope y'all all have a great Memorial Day weekend. Barbecue. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's hot as shit. But I hope all you enjoy your weekend. I will see you all Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Peace.